Okay, and we are back for another episode of Brave Talk Show. And we are excited as always because we get to see you guys again and you get to hear us talk about some awesome things. And you guys have been so wonderful and giving us feedback. We greatly appreciate you guys so much. You don't know how much, but we do. We greatly appreciate you. So, let's go ahead and get started. Of course, I am your host, Tony Nicole.
And I am your host, Crystal Rogers.
All right, and we also have a beautiful host that will be joining us shortly, which is Danny Nicole. So we will see her a little bit into the show. But we got an exciting show as always. So we are just, we're happy. We're happy
Yes.
We're alive, all that good stuff. So, here we are. So let's talk about things that's going on out here. We always got to start out the show with some topics because we're living in a world where something's always going on.
Amen. Amen.
COVID-19, of course, has always been the main topic here lately on everything with the news. You name it, it's there. We have to be cautious. Every time we get out the house, we have to watch ourselves, the whole nine. So it's been, some has made it tense. Some has made it where they're able to just flow through with no problem. So let's touch on it just a little bit. Some of the things that we've noticed that's been happening for COVID-19. One of the things I want to talk about is the crime. Let's talk about the crime. Like the crime as I would say have been down in North Carolina and in one of the highest crime cities, which is Miami. They went 6 weeks without it, 6 weeks without a crime. So I think that's great, awesome to hear about
That's
that.
awesome.
Yeah. So give us some input, Crystal. What you thinking?
Well, I've noticed my father-in-law is a judge in a small town in North Carolina, South Carolina, because I used to live in North Carolina. South Carolina, I've noticed, like Tony was saying, in Miami area, the bigger cities, it's dropped a lot. But in the smaller towns, like you was talking to me about it, the domestic violence, the fighting, over people not working and finances and stuff, that's what's been the biggest issue in the smaller towns that he's been telling me. So, but it has been down like in the bigger cities with the killings and the drugs and stuff like that. But that's a good thing that it has, knocked it down a lot, the crime rate, But fighting and domestic goes on all the time anyway, which is sad. I need Jesus.
Who don't?
Yes,
right?
amen. The devil.
Yeah. So it's really crazy, but we definitely still have to take caution, of course. But it just amazes me how normally what we see on the news a lot is there's crime here, there's everything is happening. So we have to we pray, of course, and we see what's going to happen. Now it was like we're scared to go out because it's so much crime out there. But now we're scared to go out because of COVID. COVID has taken time. So that's
I'll run you off the road.
Girl, that's crazy. So it's just really, really crazy. Yeah, but we're gonna take a quick break, real quick, and we will be back after a word from our sponsor.
Yes.
Don't go nowhere. We got some exciting guests coming up. Stay tuned.
Hi everyone, my name is Crystal Rogers. I just wrote a book called I Survived the Storm. It's about my once broken life and about toxic and alcoholic relationships. If God can bring me through it, He can you too. You can purchase the book on Amazon or Barnes & Noble. Or if you do not order online, you can personal message me, Crystal Rogers, and I will be glad to send you a copy. It's $13. Y'all have a blessed day.
Welcome back to the Brave Talk Show. Hey, everybody, welcome back. We have here, and I am so excited because these two people are just so genuine and so beautiful. I have here our guests, Michelle and Dartanya Larkin of MDW Salon. Welcome to our show, guys. Thank you for coming on. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
I just wanted to say I first met them in my last job. They actually had the salon that was right next to where I used to work. And just to see them opening up their salon was awesome. So can you please tell us briefly about MDW and how it got started?
Well, MDW Salon basically has started from actually when me and Dartanya got married back in July of last year. I've been a natural hairstylist for over 11 years in Birmingham, Alabama. And so I needed to relocate to be with my husband. So we had to figure out what we were going to do to basically keep the business going. So the business started out as MDW Natural Hair Services. And because we were moving to this other area in Alpharetta, Georgia, my husband found the salon. We fell in love with it. And so it just wasn't going to be just natural hair services that we were going to provide to the community. So that's how we birthed MDW Salon.
Wow. Mr. and Mrs. Larkin, what would be your next phase to the MDW Salon, your next phase?
Well, right now, everything that's happening with COVID and the coronavirus has kind of put a damper on some of the plans that we did have, but we are recovering and we will survive. So basically the next phase is, we want to just build up the brand that we have, make sure that we have the right employees that, are going to carry the brand the way we want it to be carried as well. So we want to make sure we do that, as well as we have a product line that that my wife Michelle does. And so we want to definitely emphasize that product line and just get that product out there. It's 100% organic. So all of the ingredients are just good for you, so natural that you can actually put them on your skin as well as your hair. So we just, that's the next phase after we, just take that step that we want to take with the salon.
And also, I'm an educator at heart. So another thing that we kind of talked about and we're discussing, since the world is changing and the industry is changing because of the pandemic, of what we're going through right now, we're also really trying to let professionals become aware that we provide like consulting services for upcoming stylists who want to become a natural hair stylist or want to get into the industry. Because of my experience and professionalism throughout the years, we're also opening up the opportunities to be mentors to these different stylists. So it's pretty exciting to see how we're able to. Yeah.
That's great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That is awesome. I mean, I am so loving the vibe that you two have. I mean, the energy.
Yes.
I mean, it's refreshing. It's refreshing because we need to see examples like this out here for when couples can work together and they can like really set a milestone. Like much blessings to you guys, because we see your brand turning into an empire and growing, leaving us an impression. So
yes, we see that.
Thank you.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. So I want to say, and just to our viewers, because we have people that are watching from all over, probably in your neck of the woods and so forth. How can they find you? Like if they want to book an appointment and come to your salon and get the help, because everybody needs help. I need help. Danny, everybody need help. Who knows? Everybody needs help.
Got me. You got me though. You got me though.
Okay, let me go ahead and do a sidebar real quick. Y'all have transformed her. Of course, a beautiful woman, but it went to her head. Okay, so I thank y'all. But then I don't like y'all. I'm just playing. Beautiful work, beautiful work. But no, can you just give us some insight on how our viewers can find you, or they want to get in contact with you, or even get your product?
Yes.
You want to take this? So, you can find us on MDW, which stands for Made Divinely Wonderful. That's MDW salon.net. That's mdwsalon.net. And basically, you can get all the information that you need pertaining to booking online, pertaining to our Born Hair Care products, which is our organic line of products. You can find them there, as well as links to getting in contact with myself with, for classes and for products and for wigs. We also have a Defeat Cancer Foundation.
Oh, wow.
And basically, what we do with that foundation is women that are survivors or that are currently receiving treatment for cancer will be able to enlist themselves, or loved ones can enlist them into our once a month giveaway. And so basically, over the course of the years, I've serviced women who have been going through cancer, and it's a very, very difficult journey to go through. But these women are so strong, they're so powerful that they kept the faith, and they kept, the strength. And this is one way that we can give back to them, to let them know that they're beautiful, and that during just a season, this is just a transition. And so we're here to support them, and we're here to let them feel feminine and feel like their best selves. So I've had to shave women's hair, and that's a very difficult thing. A lot of people, they just think about the physical aspect of, going through cancer, and you have to go to the doctor's appointments and different things like that. But women who have been strong enough to go through that, and you can see their strength when it comes down to them losing their hair, them losing something that they probably never thought that they would have to make that decision about, and now they don't have a choice. You just see some of that self-esteem, and you just see some of that glimmer just die down. But this way, we're able to build those women up, to let them know that it doesn't matter if they have hair, if they don't have hair, we're here to support them, and we're here to make them feel like their best selves. So that's one way we give back at MDW Salon.
What a blessing, because what you're doing is you're actually helping them restructure their crowns.
Yes,
and that's
absolutely. Love that.
That's awesome. I love that, man. Y'all are doing amazing things. Like, wow, like we're so blessed to have you on the show. So yeah, viewers, y'all need to make sure you keep up with these two down here. Wherever you see them on the screen, this is where they at.
I must really say that when we got married, we have a whole story. I don't know if we even have enough time to talk about that, but I just feel like a part of our ministry, of our love to each other, is the business is kind of a sentiment of that. My husband, he can kind of speak on this, but he is a relationship coach, and we.
Come on now. Come on now. Good Lord have mercy. Okay, listen, I'm gonna have to cut y'all off right there because I know of our timing, but this is what I want to do. Okay, we're gonna have a segment with couples. Okay. I would love to invite you guys back. Of course, not during business time, but we're gonna get to a time where y'all can, not busy. But I would love to have you two back so you guys can give nuggets and wisdom that can inspire people that are looking to get into a relationship, or that are currently in a relationship, or even a marriage. And Crystal, you and your husband can be on that segment as well, because they're a strong example as well, Crystal and her husband. But I see you two as being that as well. So we definitely going to be in touch with you for that next segment. And that's going to be an hour segment. So that way you have the time you need. And that way we can get fed with what we need, for those that are seeking, you know what I'm saying? Because me, she, her, She heard need insight. Okay, so I take that.
Me too.
I take that. So we are definitely glad that you have joined us, and we are looking forward to you guys being back. So to all of those watching Braves, make sure you stay tuned. We have a word from our sponsor.
Hi, everyone. I'm Crystal Rogers, one of the co-hosts of Brave Talk Show. We would like to extend opportunity for you to advertise your business or brands during our talk show. We offer several options that can be beneficial for the growth of your business. Our show is shown all over the world, so we definitely know how to reach the masses. For more information on how you can advertise on our show, please inquire to t.n.e.networks@gmail.com or visit our website at www.tnenetworks.com. We look forward to growing with you. Have a blessed day.
Welcome back to the Brave Talk Show. We are here, your host Danny, your host Tony, and your host Crystal. I am so privileged and honored to introduce to our brave audience a talented a man, a jack of all trades, Mr. Joseph Robinson, an actor. He's an actor, an entrepreneur, and also an activist as well. So we thank you for coming on our show. Everybody say, hey, everybody's so excited.
We got a party going on.
I know,
Yeah.
right? We just getting it in.
Yes. So can you share with us, with our brave audience, can you share with us, with them, who you really are? Just give us a little snippet of who you are.
Wow, there's so much to really say. But first off, thank you all for the invite. Like I said before, it is a privilege to be able to be here on the show. And thank you for reaching out to me, because I was shocked when hey, we want you on the show. And okay, all right, awesome. I didn't have a lot on my schedule anyway, so it was good. And you gave me enough time to be able to prepare for that. But yeah, once again, my name is Joseph Robinson. To the brave audience out there, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an actor, the business owner, father of one son, and I'm currently in Atlanta, Georgia. I actually moved to Atlanta, Georgia 2 years ago to pursue the entertainment industry, i.e. acting, whether it's photography, modeling, things of that nature. And so what really prompted me to do that was because I wanted to do something different. I've always been a fan of the arts, entertainment. It's always intrigued me. Even since my first play in the 8th grade, I played Scrooge. Believe it or not, I was the Black Scrooge.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, just as an introduction, that's what I'm doing at this point, and I'm loving it. There are some transitioning things that are coming right now, but just to keep it short as an introduction, that's who I am at this point. Yes, at this point in life, that's who I am.
Okay, that's good. Hey, listen, we of course I follow you, and Danny follows you, and Crystal probably will be following you after after this show, because I mean we see all the many things that you're doing. You know, so forth, wearing multiple hats like me, because I wear so many hats as well. So tell us, as a person that wears many hats out, you know, of all the talents, which one do you enjoy the most?
Wow, that's a good question, Tony. I would have to say, you know, it's for the last 2 years, acting has really been monumental in my life.
Okay.
One being able to meet so many different people from all over, you know, and different types of backgrounds and personalities and things of that nature. And so it allows me to be able to get outside and jump outside that box of, you know, there's a bigger world out there than just what I can see in my periphery or in front of me. And so I would say that acting, you know, right now at this stage in my life is probably my favorite Just like I said, just because I'm able to meet so many different people, and then, you know, either being on stage or being in front of the camera, or even being in the background element is very intriguing, because you get to see the dynamics of how a film is made, you know, and all the different pieces and parts that come into play. And so, you know, for me, that's a big part of my life, because I'm so well connected in different areas, and I like to jump outside the box. I can't keep myself enclosed for too long. That's why you see so many different things.
Yeah.
Jospeh Entertainment, you know, came out with an album several years ago. And then, you know, entrepreneurship and things of that nature. There's just so much going on, because I have to keep moving. I can't sit still 2 minutes. You know, I got to keep going, and which allows me to elevate to another level, and then help others get, you know, go along with this journey with me. So it's
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love that.
That's awesome, Joseph. If someone wanted to contact you as far as networking or casting, how can they get in touch with you?
Good question, Crystal. So I have many different avenues of being able to contact me. Of course, number one is, of course, Facebook. You know, that's always, you know, now with network marketing and social media.
Yes.
You can reach me at Joseph Robinson Entertainment. Just type that in. I think I'm like number 10 on Google, something like that. But yeah, but yeah, you can type in Joseph Robinson Entertainment on Facebook. Also under Instagram, I'm on the Real Black Knight 2025. So the Real Black Knight 2025. You can type that in, as well as Instagram, Facebook. I have email as well. All that is actually listed under my Facebook page. Also had Twitter, but I kind of shut that down temporarily. But those are the two main avenues right now that you can get a hold of me. I also have an agent in Charlotte under Carolina Talent. So any inquiries for bookings and things of that nature, they can actually contact Carolina Talent, so they can get all the particulars in order to do that for things.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I got a quick question. Did I see you on a movie? Did I see you? Did I see you?
You did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I was quite impressed with that role that you had there. You know, over there talking to that police officer.
I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, that was a brief moment too, and that's one of the first projects in Just Mercy that I did when I came down. I forgot how I got. I think maybe my agent sent that to me it was for a bigger role, but they had already had that filled by the time I got back with my agent. So they just, wherever they put me, I was fine with that. No complaints at all. Anytime I'm able to get a little bit of screen time, I'm good with that. But yeah, Just Mercy with Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx and some other well-known actors. That I didn't know how that part was going to play out, and quite frankly, I forgot that I had did that project. And so people kept emailing me and messaging me, "Hey man, was that you on TV?" And I couldn't recognize myself because, of course, I've slimmed down, you know, a lot since that time. And so I finally rented the movie, because I normally don't like to watch films, you know, that I'm in or something that I'm in. I kind of bypass it, but I rented the movie, and when that part came up, when he walked in, I see myself, I just busted out laughing. I said, "Who is that brother right there? Who is that? I think that's me." Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's great. I love it. I watched it, and I said, look at Joseph over there. Explaining himself to the cop, you know. So,
I'm like, please, just give me one more chance. Just one more chance.
Why am I even in here? But yeah. But thank you so much for joining us. We greatly appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you.
To our viewers, make sure that you check out Mr. Joseph Robinson, all his information and everything. So make sure you follow this brother, because this is not going to be the last time you see him on the show. We will see him again on this show, but you'll see him also out on the screen and everywhere else. So remember that name. All right, we will be back shortly after a word from our sponsor.
Are you in need of a virtual assistant? Well, at J. Logan Business Support Services, a virtual assistant company, we focus on helping you maintain and/or streamline your business operations while minimizing the hassle of busy work. To request services, contact us at info@jloganbizsupport.com or visit our website at jloganbizsupport.com and allow us, your virtual assistant, to lift the weight while leaving you with peace of mind.
All right, we're back. Oh, wow, wow, wow. When I tell you that we had such an awesome show, we had a couple that blessed us today, Michelle and Dartanya Larkin. They have a wonderful salon. They blessed us with the information and their powerful movement of what they're doing. Then also we had actor, entrepreneur, photographer, you name it, the man that wears many hats, Mr. Joseph Robinson, who brought us such energy and life here. So we thank you. We thank those guests for coming onto the show. We thank you guys for watching us and subscribing to our YouTube channel. You make this show an even bigger blessing. And we thank you guys for following us so much. But we're going to end on this note with just keeping peace in mind. Make sure that you smile. Make sure that you tell people how much you care about them and how much you love them. And until next time, we will see you again with some more awesome guests. So enjoy your day, Brave Ites. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.